Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my YouTube channel again. So in this part, we're going to be covering a very important activity in UiPath. It's involved in the error exception handling, right? It's called the try catch activity over there. Let's get started and let's see that how it can resolve or catch any exceptions that are being generated at the runtime as well in the UiPath script. So for that, I have devised a small workflow for you guys. We'll be generating the workflow here only with you. Okay, let's get started. So let's quickly give our process a name. Be chapter 62, and I can say try catch them. All right. Okay. So I'll be covering try catch and throw and rethrow in a separate sections over there. Okay. I hope this is very clear. So we are in the studio, guys, and for the demo purpose, I'm gonna be using the read range. Sorry, the read range workbook activity over there. I know that we are in the modern design and we'll be using modern design, but just for this instance, we are using the classic design or the Excel workbook activities because it will be throwing an error if we have opened the Excel over there, right? So I have selected the Excel as the challenge part. Sheet 1 will be the name, and I'll be giving or saving the output of this data table into dt underscore input variable over there, right? I hope this is cool. So now if I'll be running my workflow over there like this, so this is, see, this is open. This workbook has been opened. So if I'll be running my workflow, so you can see that it is showing an error over there. If I press continue again. So you can see that system.io exception input output exception has been thrown because our workbook has been opened. But in the case has the read range workbook activity, it doesn't allow it to open. तो हमें इसे close करना पड़ेगा read range activity को. Got it? Okay. So guys, if I'll be running this in runtime, मैंने इसको run किया है, ये error आ जाता है, तो our whole automation will be crashed. So how we can mitigate it, how we can use it, ठीक है? तो इसको देखेंगे तो guys, here comes a try catch to rescue. We have an activity called try catch. The best way to use try catch in UiPath is just to right click on that specific activity and go to surround with try catch. Means we'll be surrounding this activity within the try catch finally block. Okay, you can also go with this, click on the activity, press Ctrl plus T. You can see that we have what? We have used a try catch block over here. Okay, I hope this is very clear, right? So this is a try catch block. It doesn't have any core properties. Only one property is there called the private part, right? The private or the boolean. Private is yes, so it can be a private activity, otherwise it can be a public activity. What is simple, right? So guys, what try catch and finally part does, I'll be showing you guys with the help of a demo. ठीक है, so हमने इसको यहाँ पे let's give it a breakpoint over there. Press debug. Cannot show the file. Okay. Oh, sorry. So I didn't. So guys, the activity which will be throwing up, which is expected to throw any error, is being set inside the try block, right? So यहाँ पे क्या होगा? यहाँ पे try means, यहाँ पे try का मतलब ये है कि the activity which is probability of throwing an error is being kept over here. Got it? Hope this is very clear to you guys. ठीक है, यहाँ पे हम एक्टिविटीज डाल सकते हैं, ठीक है, और भी एक्टिविटी डालते हैं. वी कैन प्लेस अ सीक्वेंस इनसाइड ऑफ इट. जो भी एरर आएगा, तो इस सीक्वेंस के अगर अंदर कोई एरर आता है तो दिस होल सीक्वेंस विल बी ओवर देयर विद एन एरर ओवर देयर. ठीक है, एरर होगा हमारी सीक्वेंस में, तो इट विल बी डायरेक्टली गोइंग टू अ दिस पार्ट. अभी इफ वी आर ओनली यूजिंग द let's try this reading of book. Let's talk about this only, guys. ठीक है, अब यहाँ पे क्या है ना, यहाँ पे देखो, यहाँ पे हमारा जो डिटेल वर्कबुक है, इट इज थ्रोइंग एन एरर बिकॉज आवर एक्सेल इज बीइंग ओपन. सो एज आई टोल्ड यू, whichever activity has the error is being kept inside the try block. I hope this is clear to you guys. And उसको mitigate करने के लिए, how we are mitigating the activity, how we are rectifying our errors over there is being shown in the catch block. Very layman language, guys. Try means the workflow will be trying the error again and again. Right? Workflow will be trying the error and it will be catching the error in the catch section. Very simple. As you press the add new catch, here you can see an exception and here you can see a drop down over there. So there are different type of exceptions over there. System not argument exception, null reference exception that I have told you in the first video of the error exception handling in Studio module. Right, so our exception, sorry, my bad, will be system.io.io exception as I told you before as well, and we have shown in the video as well over there, right? You can see system.io.io exception is there. But what if we don't know the exception, or it can be generalized exception? In that case, we can go with system.exception, but here it is system.io.io exception, so it's a good practice to use only that specific exception over there. Right, so we have caught the exception. Now what we need to do with the exception, we need to mitigate or rectify our error. Now see guys, when it is open, what we can do? What we can do? We can just quickly close the workbook and our workflow will be moving ahead as usual. Right? Okay. So to close the workbook, I am using an activity called the kill process activity over there. And process name will be excel.exe. Excel is an executable, right, file in Windows. So, and remember guys, this whole application will be closed, right? So all the other applications within the Excel also will be closed over there, right? So now if I'll be running my workflow, pressing the debug part, right, and I'll press step into. So you can see that it is going on inside the try part. It found that the error is being thrown over there. So it directly went to where? To the catch part. It caught the exception over there. ठीक है, exception यहाँ पे उसको पकड़ लिया है and it quickly closed the workbook and it will be continuing our workflow over there. So अब आप अगर इसको मैं चलाऊंगा with the run, sorry, I'll be running my workflow on the runtime. Run. You guys can see हमारे पास एरर यहाँ पे क्या है, नहीं आया है, मेरी वर्कबुक ऑटोमेटिकली कम बंद हो चुकी है. वाई बंद हो चुकी? क्योंकि मैंने यहाँ पे ट्राई पे वो एरर आई. What I did, I choose an IO exception and what it did, it closed closed that specific process. ठीक है, उसने प्रोसेस को ही क्लोज कर दिया वहां पे. And guys, there is also a block called finally block. वो तब चलता है जब यहाँ पे कोई एरर नहीं आती. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, I'll be running a finally block over there, message box, ठीक है, and finally block, ठीक है. And now I will be saying, let's quickly do like this. Catches. Do this. Can say and catch block. And in the try part, we can do just add this part and the try block so that you guys can understand it fully in the try block. Okay, I'll be don't need this breakpoint now because message block, it's a type of debug as well in its own mechanisms, right? So you can see that we are in the try block. इसको यहाँ पे क्या है, error यहाँ नहीं मिलेगी. So in the final block, so guys, as you saw that यहाँ पे क्या है, इसको error नहीं मिली, it didn't went to the catch block. Obviously जब हमें error नहीं मिलेगी तो हम क्या catch करेंगे? We won't be catching anything, right? We won't be mitigating anything if there is no error over there. Well, it's a golden rule to know that the final block will be executing when there will be no exception thrown. कोई exception ही नहीं आया है, so it will be only going to try see if there is an exception. If not, it will be directly going to the final block. So this means that final block will be running when there will be a no exception over there. ठीक है? Okay, one more thing. यहाँ मैंने इसे kill किया. So what if I just disable it and use read range again? Means we are what? We are imitating the error again. ठीक है, हम क्या कर रहे हैं यहाँ पे एरर को इमिटेट कर रहे हैं. अब मैं आपको बताऊंगा गाइस नेक्स्ट में थ्रू में हाउ वी कैन थ्रो द एरर अगेन इन यूआई पाथ. व्हाट इट इसको मैं यहाँ पे ऐसे फॉलोइंग द बेस्ट प्रैक्टिस. मैंने ऐसे कमेंट आउट करेगा दिस वोंट बी रनिंग ओनली दिस पार्ट विल बी रनिंग. ठीक है, लेट्स डिबग द वर्कफ्लो इन द ट्राई ब्लॉक. ठीक है, लेट मी ओपन द challenge file quickly. ओके, अब देखो यहाँ पे ट्राई ब्लॉक हुआ, स्टेप इनटू किया, it directly went to the catches section. कैच पे उसने एरर को कैच किया है. नाउ आई कैन सी इन द कैच ब्लॉक. ठीक है, एंड अगेन यहाँ पे मेरे पास एक एरर आ गई है. द सेम एरर वाज बीइंग थ्रोन अगेन एंड अगेन. जैसी ही एरर आई, इट एग्जिटेड द वर्कफ्लो एंड यहाँ पे क्या है, फाइनली मेरा नहीं चला है, फाइनली डिडंट रैन. वाई गाइज? बिकॉज यहाँ पे क्या है, अगर मेरी कोई ऐसी एरर है जो कैच में भी आके अगेन क्या है, अगेन आ जाती है. If there is an error like this or an exception which comes in the catch part as well, then the finally won't be running over there. ठीक है, final block won't be running over there. Now what we can do to mitigate this type of an issue? अगर ऐसा issue आता है तो what we'll do will be just removing this activity using kill process. But just for practice purposes guys, ऐसा कुछ आता है तो इसको मैं फिर से try class के अंदर डालूंगा and I can rename it as child try catch. Okay, and this will be what, parent try catch, parent try catch. ठीक है, I hope this is very crystal clear guys to you, क्योंकि this is very important core concept in UiPath which not many of you will be knowing it. ठीक है, try आ गया हमारे पास अब है catch. Now I can use a no sorry I can use a what, kill process activity. Excel.exe. So now you guys can see that we have what? We have a try catch block inside of a catch block. A small complex scenario for you guys. Okay, step into, right? So let's go with step by step. Parent try catch in the try block. Okay, now it is in the where try block as well. ठीक है, try block में आ गया है and now it threw an error. ठीक है, यहाँ पे एरर आया हमारे पास. It directly went to the catches block. We are in the catch block, in the catch block. Got it? Now, in the catch block again, we are having a child try catch, means just to mitigate this error. Now again it went to the catches part, kill process, close the Excel. ठीक है, Excel close की. सो गाइस आई होप आपको समझ में आया होगा that यहाँ पे क्या है. Let me quickly show you guys again if you haven't understood it completely. ठीक है, तो let me just press step into again. Okay, so what we are doing, we are first in the try block, parent try block. इस पे एरर आ जाएगा. सॉरी, I didn't close it. I didn't open it actually. Sorry, should have opened it. Need to through the errors. Right, so let's press step into again, guys. ठीक है, we are in the try block as the message box says. Now we'll be pressing step into it through an error because our Excel is being opened. It again went to the where catches section. Now in the catches section, guys, we have the catch block. Now we are in the finally block. Why? उस गाइस इसने यहाँ पे क्या किया, इसने इसको क्लोज कराया सबसे पहले एक्सेल को. यहाँ पे एक्सेप्शन कॉट हुआ था, थ्रोन हुआ था, एंड यहाँ पे ऑटोमेटिकली इट caught the exception and closed it, but the finally block will be running always. So guys, the main thing is the final block will be running whenever it found an exception and caught it. ठीक है, और जब उसको एक्सेप्शन मिला वो कैच पे गया, बट वहां पे गया कैच पे दोबारा से एक्सेप्शन को थ्रो किया गया, मीन दोबारा से एक्सेप्शन आ गया, वहां पे नहीं हो पाया. ठीक है, सो देन ऑल्सो इट वोंट बी रनिंग, द फाइनल ब्लॉक वोंट बी रनिंग इन दैट कंडीशन एज वेल. सी, मैं आपको दिखा भी देता हूँ. तो यहाँ पे लिखा हुआ है, yeah, the final block on the other hand is executed only when no exceptions are thrown or when an exception is caught and handled within the catches block without being rethrown. If it is being rethrown तो वो finally में नहीं चलेगा. ठीक है, and you can also guys nest parent and try catch inside of each other, so just to make some complex scenarios. Okay, so that can be a complex scenario here as well जो मैंने यहाँ पे बनाया है. एक कैच कैन दूसरा ट्राई कैच आप डाल सकते हैं. ठीक है, तो आई होप दैट दिस इज क्लियर टू यू गाइज. क्या कहते हैं, आपका ट्राई कैच का पूरा कंसेप्ट मैंने आपको समझा दिया है. द नेक्स्ट इज थ्रो एंड रीथ्रो. विल बी ऑल्सो showing you guys how we can integrate through and rethrow uh, with the try catch over there, right? So what we can do, we can we can revise our try catch over there, and what we can do, we can uh, just let me know anything if you have any doubts over there in the comment section. I'll be more than happy to cater your doubts. So if you like the video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe my YouTube channel, guys. Okay, and thank you so much for being here. And next मैंने आपको बताया that we'll be seeing through and the rethrow part. Okay, thank you so much guys for being here, and as always keep learning.